comets. Comets are basically big stones which are flying in the universe around, in the solar system around the sun. And they're having not circular orbits, but huge elliptical circuits. So like that are they going around the sun. Here's the sun, like that around the sun. And there's one comet, for example, the Halley's Comet, and that comes every 76 years once around. And it was discovered by William Halley, and he was looking at people who had written down something and said when they saw them, and he calculated that is every time the same one which we're seeing, not a different one. And then he said it will come again then that year, because he found out they are every time periodically. They are coming exactly every 76 years. Now, this Halley Comet, every 76 years. There are other comets who come much more seldom. Now, comets are a little bit different than asteroids. Asteroids are mostly between the asteroid belt, between Mars and Jupiter. There's Earth and then Mars and Jupiter. And they are closer to the sun, and they are more rocky, they have more metal in them, and more stones. These comets, they are with ice and grit and riddled with holes. They are also smaller, just a few 100 meters or a few kilometers. The biggest asteroid is 950 million kilometers in diameter, Ceres is that. Now, in these comets, they are further out, and there is the idea that outside of a space, there is the Oort cloud, called like that, and behind all these planets, there's then this big Oort cloud. It is 100,000 astronomical units across. One astronomical unit is 150 million kilometers, the distance of Earth to Sun. Now, a big 100,000 astronomical units, big Oort cloud, and there are maybe many comets, but they're coming only every billions of years or whatever around the Sun. Not like the Halley Comet, every 76 years. Now, and if comets are close to the Sun, then when they are leaving its tail behind it. Now, it happens like that. They are close to the Sun, and because they're going elliptically around, so they're far away and then close to the Sun. Far away and then close. And when they're close to the Sun, the ice of these comets boils and then shrouds the comet in a cloud, the coma cloud. And now two forces of the Sun pushing it out into space and leaving the tail behind it. There is the radiation force, that is the sunlight itself basically pushing it out, and also the solar winds, subatomic particles blustering from the Sun out, and they're pushing this tail behind it, the hallmark of comets. And these are comets. And that is according to Mark A. Garlick's Cosmic Menagerie book, page 26 and 27.